starting up the stream again, so that's up and running. So is that an actual carrier aircraft? I mean, can you take off from a carrier with that, or?
Yeah, you can.
You can actually take off with a carrier from that. Wow. Well, at least they've actually thought about the acceleration with regards to that, because I was actually just before 1.45 came out, I was going to do a video on the Corsair Mark 1C, I think it is, and I caught all of this on video. I was quite not necessarily bemused, I suppose, but it was quite funny to actually watch it. I did an aircraft carrier takeoff with it, and there was no problem at all. You know, it accelerated like a carrier aircraft and took off by the end of the deck. And then I went and did the same thing on the land, on a normal, you know, ground airfield, and it took about 400 meters to take off. Same aircraft, same level of upgrades and everything like that, and you get two completely different performances depending on whether or not you're on a carrier or on land, which is yeah, interesting to say the least. So have you been finding it so far, the F2H? I assume it's completely mental.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun. Carries when the bomb loaders, it can carry 2,000-pound bombs.
Yeah, but I mean, a lot of the jets can actually carry bombs. I mean, the Vampire can, the Venom can. For the British, that is. For the Americans, yeah, most of their stuff can carry bombs, to be honest. They're the more tactically flexible set of aircraft, really. Most of the American aircraft, including like the prop planes as well, most of them, like the monoplanes, most of the monoplanes can carry bombs or rockets. Or in the case of the B-57, both. You know, they are very effective aircraft, but Gaijin have they're milking their cash cow at the moment, I think, with what you're flying. You know, it's Christmas and they're just like, let's get some bonuses going, guys. Let's get some money in.
It's in a good spot. It's not like above the Panther because it's a small plane.
Yeah, but I mean, as I was saying, I was watching Mags's video on 1.45 release, and I'm kind of of the same opinion as well. That the aircraft you're in at the moment, the battle rate for that with the current matchmaker system, it's wrong. It shouldn't be there where it is at the moment. It should be probably battle rate 7.3 as he suggests, or around about that figure, at least, because of how potent an aircraft it actually is. Gaijin just haven't done their research, I suppose, which isn't that surprising. They kind of do this quite a lot, but yeah, the Banshee is just stupid. It's a seal clubber. It's like the P-80 or the F-80C, as in this game, which you can see. We're against like Nicks and I assume prop planes, and they won't have a chance of catching you guys if you play those aircraft right. It's simple as that. I mean, this aircraft I'm in, B-57. As soon as their jets are down, that's it. I've not got any worries at all. The only worry I've got is either crashing it myself or anti-aircraft fire. Because a prop plane is not going to catch this.
Oh, what the hell? How did I get shot down by that dude?
There are good Ki-200 pilots. Well, we just lost one of our B-57s over the carriers.
Yeah, I was playing with one of my friends, and we're just mucking around with the dynamic battles. And we're just looking for the jets, and we're flying the Rado and stuff. It was fun. We're just mucking around with the jets, and we're flying the Horton. Instead of doing the actual missions, we're just flying around. We were shooting each other down and stuff.
Well, I mean, I do want this game to do well, don't get me wrong. But Gaijin's methods Oh, really starting to get on my tits. And there goes my tail control. Yes! There's nothing more manoeuvrable than a B-57 without tail control. Well, it's not tail, it's rudder. I'm just lucky in that respect. If it was complete tail control, I would pretty much be writing this aircraft off down. But that's 2 carriers down. I've got enough bombs to kill 1 more. It's a pity none of our other B-57 didn't come this way, because we could win this now quite easily. And that's, yeah, a flight model, really. Yeah, that's an interesting thing I just noticed. Yeah, this aircraft can do manoeuvres that other jets just can't. So you can see exactly what Mount is on about as far as broken flight model goes. But I tried that little manoeuvre there that I just did with something like a Meteor or Venom or probably even an F-80 or P-80. It would be ripping its wings off. There's no way that it would survive that turn in the current game mechanics. I mean, I'm doing 520 miles an hour there, and there we go, that's the last, another carrier down. There's just 1 left, but I don't have bombs, so I'm gonna have to bugger off and real. But yeah, a normal aircraft like Kai-200, for example, is just been shot down. Meteor, any other jet aircraft that does a move like I just did, pulling like an 8G turn over 450 miles an hour, is going to lose its wings. This aircraft just did that with no problem whatsoever. No warning came up. I did get the G warning, but you know, that was it. And I do have a problem with engine overheating now, so, and I've got everything destroys. That's really useful.
Yeah, I had to reset my controls because simulator.
Right. Yeah, I've been meaning to get some simulator battles in. I've just been busy with other things and sorting videos out for this, and just trying to get my head around 1.45 and possibly what to do about it, or rather, you know, how to deal with it.
Yeah, I hadn't played simulator in ages, and I was just flipping my plane on takeoff. I got it off the ground, and then because I had all these my controls mixed up, and then I pulled it and it just flipped, and luckily I didn't crash properly. And then I did that the second time and I crashed properly.
Well, there was another micro patch today, but I assume that was to release more tanks for the Americans. I was thinking about this last night, and you know.
Yeah, there was another one before because I patched it twice today.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know, they're going to find several bugs and fix them as soon as possible, knowing Gaijin. But whether or not they will be issues that people are actually noticing, shit like flight models and so on, or whether it's just micro patches to stop crashes, which I'm guessing it is a different matter. I mean, you know, they are good for fixing bugs and things like that, but flight models, it takes them quite a lot of time to get things sorted out. It's one of their kind of like, it's like their Achilles heel, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think it was for the crashes, because I heard that heaps of people's games were crashing and stuff. Like,
yeah,
mine crashed like 3 times today.
I mean, I've not had a crash at all since 1.45 came out. So, stability-wise, yeah. I mean, I've been happy with this as far as stability goes for quite some time now. It's been quite stable. There were a few issues, I think, last year when it was crashing out randomly, and I could almost predict when it was going to do it. But since then, it's been quite stable. I've not had any real issues with it.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a my game crash in like since last year, probably.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have had it crash a couple of times this year, but not on a regular basis anyway. It's kind of been random crashes more than anything. And in my case, it's possibly to do with the software or other applications I'm running in the background at times. That, you know, it's hard to say, but it's still very, very stable. It's a very nicely optimized game. It runs really well. You know, I don't have any problems with that. The problems I have with it are in the ways that Gaijin are behaving, I should say, and in the way that they treat their customers. Right, give me a